Hello, this is Dawn. Welcome to Lighthouse Tapestry. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel, and I have a special thing I'm doing today where I'm going to be doing a reading for each of the signs, and it's for this week coming up. So very exciting. I've already had the Cosmic Journey Oracle is what I was shuffling with to begin with, and I said, okay, give me a card for each one of the signs, and that'll be the oracle card for the week for them. I consider this a very cosmic energy, and especially with all of the things going on with I3 AI3 Atlas something. So and astrologically, I have my own opinions about it's great. It's brand new. It's exciting. It's something we've never seen before, which is what the astrology has been saying all along that we're going to be seeing in the future anyway. So rest assured, we will be fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be very, very different though. But we had AI coming in anyway, changing what's happening. So no worries. No worries. Okay, so we are going to look at everybody's either sun, moon, or rising. And for Aries, we have fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. It's a number 15 card. And for me, that's very appropriate because Aries is one of the cardinal signs. And on the lower vibration, it can be very bossy, but on the higher vibration, you will follow them anywhere. They are a leader that they just don't know fear. They do have focus. Queen of Wands. I love that energy. Let me get one more. Oh, two more wanted to pop out. Okay, I'll take these two. So we have the Queen of Wands. We have this Five of Swords, and we also have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. To me, this is saying for this week, keep your focus. Don't let other people get in your head. Five of Swords energy. Ignore the gossip. Do not get into arguments with people that you're never going to change their mind anyway. Oops. And the Page of Pentacles. You have something brand new that you're going to be starting. So, and it's just to be a beginning. The Page of Pentacles signifies a beginning. So go ahead and move out there and really feel your energy moving forward because it's a great opportunity to make a change. Okay, and now we are going to go to Taurus energy. Coming soon, number 8. Welcome to the ascending age. This is for Taurus. I think of, this infinity symbol of the 8 is on here, and I see this little dragon in the middle. Oh my goodness. You have to look at that. It's very, very beautiful. I'm a dragon person, so hey. We'll take a look at what does this mean for you. We're going to pull 3 cards or have 3 cards volunteer with my favorite Lightseers tarot deck. But this is important, this energy for this week. And Taurus is so related to the earth. King of Cups. Listen to your intuition. And do that in the basis of being grounded with the earth. I feel like, a bunch of cards just want to fly out here. I'm just getting this sensation that if you let the earth grounding be your guide for this, that you will naturally be automatically intuitive, listening to what the earth has to tell you. So let's get 2 more cards out for Taurus here. Interesting energy. What happens? Exactly 2 cards come out. Let me see what they are. Tower. Okay, no wonder you want to stay grounded and intuitive. Tower coming. But it is cause for celebration. You are going to be set free. Towers are very much about being set free. You do have, this is interesting, it just came to me, so I'm sure this is going to have something to do with you. Pay attention, of course, when Uranus goes back into Taurus. I believe that happens in October. I'll have to look that up. But that's the energy of, they're living in a tent, but they're fine. They're happy. They're having fun. I don't know what this is if you're going to be on the move, but um, honestly, you need the tower to boot you out of your stuck energy. So it's very appropriate. To me, this says it all. Welcome to the ascending age. Ready, set, go. Whether you're ready or not, it's happening. It's happening. Okay, for Gemini, I like this because I'm a Gemini rising. You are perfectly imperfect. You star you. I just got this. 34 is a card number. Oh my gosh, a 7. I'm a life path 7. So this is like, and green is kind of one of my colors. So you are perfectly imperfect. It's not, and I want to take with you that energy of Mercury that rules Gemini, but it also rules Virgo. And it's about being less critical of yourself and really moving forward into your energy and not having to be, knowing that you're not having to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. People enjoy you just as you are with all your imperfections. So let's pull some cards for Gemini. See what kind of rising sign message I have coming here. Ooh, ooh. Strength, Leo, that infinity strength card, right? I love that. And it's a major arcana. So for this week, oh, you want to come? Oh. Fine. Okay. I'll take them. Wow. So Queen of Cups. Again, intuition. And we had the King of Cups coming out earlier. For Taurus. Yeah. Interesting. We also had this 4 of Wands. Gemini. Hang out with some Taurus friends or haul them out of their home and get them to socialize a little bit. And then the Ace of Cups, new relationship. Why do I get this sense of new relationship for Gemini? I do feel like that's what that is. It's just like, you be yourself. Yeah, this is for Gemini. You be yourself. Do your thing. Stay in your intuition. And that right relationship is going to start. You be yourself. Perfectly imperfect. And that is for Gemini. Very, very nice message, Gemini. It definitely feels like there's a relationship coming in. And I have seen people of all ages all of a sudden, and I mean all ages, from in the 70s on down, that people are very definitely, ooh, how did I do that? Well, that's crazy. All of a sudden, all these cards flipped. Wow, what does Cancer want to do here? Oh, cut away what is no longer needed. Okay. I'm looking over at this Cancer. I'm a Cancer sun. Cut away what is no longer needed for you. And if you look very closely, it's fear that's being trimmed off that tree, right? No room for fear. Everything that you want is just the other side of fear. So, subscribe and like this channel, please. We're very much trying to raise our subscribers up. So for Cancer, what decisions do you have to make? And, thoughtfulness in those decision making. I love these cards. I love the Light Series Tarot deck. It's the first deck that I connected with. And I actually own several decks because I got so tired. The first deck was like, okay, I'll always be here for you, but I need help. And I do have other decks of different varieties, but this is kind of like my go-to deck. So for Cancer, wow, long trail. I think this is the past. I was just thinking, okay, is this the past? Is this the future? What do we have going on here? And this feels like you're moving away from something that just There's nothing, it's like barren. There's nothing there anymore. Move on, move on, move on. So you're making a decision to move on. And guess what the final card is? King of Pentacles. Wow, what a good reason to move on. Look at this energy. It's going to be a journey at first because, whenever you make a change, there's this energy of, now I'm a Cancer sun, so I know this and I've had it happen. You make a change and you have to adjust to your new circumstances. But it was such a good change. It then makes everything appear differently to you, and you can connect with your higher self and what your life's purpose is. There's some time for healing that is required. I will say that, and it's very annoying that it doesn't go as fast as I would have liked it to go. But I am in a great place of being able to say it is so worth the journey, even though the journey feels like it's taking way too long. I feel the worst is over. I do. I feel the worst is over. And if you cut that fear of change out and go for it, I think you'll be in such a better situation. I love this energy. This is great energy. So we are moving on to Leo. Leo, what is your card? This is funny. This is so Leo. This is so Leo. Allow your work to become your art. And the sun is on this card. It's a number 3 card. That is such the energy of that Leo creativity. Allow your work to become your art, your expression, your joy, what lights you up. Everybody should always move towards their bliss. And Leo, usually you're so charismatic that you actually living your best life is actually a great, I don't know, I want to use the word example, but it's not big enough. It's like a model of perfection as to how to live in your bliss. Okay, that's Leo. A model of perfection as to how to live in your bliss. That should be your motto from now on, Leo. Take it. Okay, so allow your work to become your art. What are the 3 cards that we want for Leo? I think that was a download, by the way. I'm not that clever or smart, but okay. 6 of Cups. Look at this joy. I mean, is there anything better than playing with a puppy and having that be a lifelong friend to you? I tell you, my sons who are in their 30s still remember their dog from growing up. She was the best. And protect your energy. 7 of Wands. So the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. I would definitely, for you, Leo, don't let somebody harsh your mellow. Don't let anybody rain on your parade, right? It's protecting your energy. I mean, you're joyful, you're having fun, you're in your creativity. Why let anything interfere with that? Put up that protection around yourself and say, you know what? Only for my greatest and highest good will I let any other energy in. 5 of Pentacles. And to me, this is kind of like, I almost like, warning, Will Robinson. This is, I have to have one more card. Sorry, because it's not quite clear forming in my mind what it is. Oh, okay. Nice. So we went from, having sometimes that space alone, and it's hard for you, really. I will tell you, I know a lot of extroverts that are Leos. I do. But I also have a sister who is a Leo rising, and her gift is her amazing creativity. She doesn't want to be out front in front of people. She relishes, this is being out front in front of people, but it doesn't have to be this. It can be what your creation is out front. She makes quilts. She cans. She sews other things. She's made wedding dresses. She creates recipes that are amazing. And in that way is how she gets her recognition. And if you are not one of those Leos that is wanting to be out there and out front, I think you can get the recognition in other ways. I really do. I think the recognition will come in other ways for you. So now, ooh. So what comes after? Oh, this is so exciting. I looked down because I don't know what all of these cards are, because some of them I didn't get to see when I was pulling through. So this is for Virgo. Virgo, the hero of your cosmic journey. Why do I love this for Virgo? Why did I start laughing? Because Virgo is a storyteller. Virgos love words. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. So you're going to create your own story. You're going to be on your own epic adventure. And we have the South Node. It's like the South Node is, I would say, starting your epic adventure. You're leaving home. You know, you're getting the magic of the South Node pushing you into your destiny, because you ain't got a choice. The South Node is there. The South Node's like, okay, out you go. Out you go, Virgo. And Venus is there right now. Venus is there to help you out right now. And Venus was a square Uranus at the time of the eclipse. And now she's going through and hitting those things that were important on the eclipse, the node that was conjunct the eclipse. So she's going to be hitting that South Node. Pay attention to when that happens and see if it goes over any of your planets or signs. And also, towards the end of Libra season, she is going to hit that 29-degree mark right before we move into Scorpio season. She's going to hit that 29 of Virgo. And here I'm thinking in my mind, I'm going to have to go look up what that exact date is. But to me, it's like, wow, that should be really interesting, because it's a new moon that was at 29 degrees of Virgo. We had a lot of energy. She was square Uranus at that time. And she is then going to be moving in to, I would say, isn't that a trine then? She'll be moving into a trine because she'll be going into Scorpio. Right? She'll be going into Scorpio. Okay. So, oh, okay. Interesting energy. Wow. Lots of stuff going on. When she enters, it's funny, when she goes through Scorpio, then after she enters Scorpio, she'll go into Libra, and then she'll be trining Pluto. But when she goes into Scorpio, yeah, very interesting energy going on. I'm going to have to think about that one. So, Virgo, hero of your cosmic journey. What 3 cards for you? 3 came out. The first one that I saw, Page of Pentacles, start of something new. And again, I do get the feeling that this is a story. This is the beginning of a really cool story. And the hero of your cosmic journey, that can also be the sword of truth that's there. Waiting for your ship to come in or traveling. That's interesting. I feel I feel like there's definitely travel involved for you. And then enjoy those moments, right? Enjoy what's happening, enjoy what's going on. And that's a page and 2 pages in the 3 of Wands. Yeah, definitely a journey energy, and enjoy the journey. That's what I get. It's going to be a great story, but you have to get started. So this is the pages to me is about getting started in this journey, this epic tale that you're going to be involved in. So very nice. Very nice. That was for Virgo. Okay. Libra. Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. And we just entered Libra time. We just did. It's big, big energy. It is a cardinal sign. Synchronicities. Yeah, with the eclipses just happening and us having all of this energy that is in, you've got to remember anything that you have in Libra, figure out what it's talking to in Aries and Cancer, and also in Capricorn. So Jupiter right now is in Cancer and will turn retrograde at 25 degrees. But Jupiter is squaring whatever is in Libra. So what do you have that Jupiter has been talking to? That's one thing. So any points, any planets, sun, moon, sun, moon, rising sign. So let's take a look. And it's a number 6 card. I mean, yeah, it's a number 6 card. Very Venus energy. Venus is going to be coming. Walk away. This is 8 of Cups. Walk away from what is no longer serving you. And every time I get the 8 of Cups, I think, but don't, all you need is the experience that you're taking with you. You don't need to haul everything around it or grudges. You don't need that energy. Truly, Libra. You just need to move forward and learn the lessons and then just move forward from there. So what other cards do we have coming out? Ooh. Oh, because there could be, the first thing I thought was new love on the horizon. The Knight of Cups is like, what a great guy, right? But he's a knight. He's not a king. He's a knight. But if there's an opportunity to explore a relationship, please do, because the Knight of Cups is very much about enjoying the journey along the way. So, okay, you meet someone and maybe they're not the one, but maybe you have just a really nice relationship with them and they're fun to be around and you can enjoy each other's company. I think that's a great place to start. Hey. So I want one more card. One more card for you, Libra. There's 2 that came out. Ooh, oh, well. Your card, Justice. Justice for Libra. If you had a legal issue come up, look at things from a different point of view, the Hanged Man, right? And justice, I think, is going to come through, but I think you have to look at it from a different point of view of how it may not have been the ending that you wanted, but it's an ending that still works. That's what I would say about the Libra energy. So let's move into Scorpio. Oh, I am kind of excited for Scorpio. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Number 21, so it adds to a 3. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. So, and what I think of is the mists, mists that are, mirror on the wall. What I'm also getting, and this is something I kind of want to play with a little bit, because we do have the asteroid Hecate. She's an asteroid goddess. She is the ruler of the dark of the moon. So all new moons fall under her purview. She is an ancient goddess. She's used often as a guide for people who do witchcraft, but or do, I don't know if I call it witchcraft, who do magical craft. That's a better word for it, magical craft. And she is in Scorpio right now and has been in Scorpio for a while. And to me, to have her in Scorpio when basically you have Halloween coming up and the things in the sky are saying, oh, there's stuff going to be going on at the end of October. So I'm glad Hecate is there, because to me, that is so loudly saying that we're going to have these amazing changes. And I'm going to have to dig in a little deeper on that, because I'm very fascinated by that energy right now. And it just so happens that there's an asteroid named Dawn, and she's traveling with Hecate. So I'm kind of like, we'll see where this is going. We'll see where this is going. Ooh, cards. Okay, one more. So this is the first one that came out. Chariot. Yeah. you're moving forward quickly and in triumph, but we don't quite know the destination yet. And what's this one? I do love the, oh my God, Archangel Michael, Temperance. Okay, this is also telling me, everyone, this is telling me that what's going to be happening in October, Archangel Michael has got our back. Let's look for one more card. These are both major arcana. Scorpio, your message got preempted. One more. Come on. Okay. This is a time of manifestation. The world is possible. And even beyond, the world is possible. Isn't that a crazy download to get? Whew. So Scorpio, sorry that your message got preempted, but the angels and guides really wanted to say this. So let me make this a special moment. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Things are going to be, okay, lots of downloads. Things are going to be changing, and we are not seeing clearly what all the facts are right now. So I think that we need to just trust, because what we have here with this card came out, the Chariot. And it's funny that we have this huge thing moving through the sky that isn't a comet. It's moving. Oh my gosh, just all the downloads right now. It's going to be fine. It's because it's moving in a triumphant energy. And then we have Temperance. Be patient. Archangel Michael has our back. Everything is going to be fine. That's very reassuring for me. And Two of Wands energy. We just had an entire world full of possibilities open up for us. And we get to choose. And we get to choose. So that is pretty amazing, amazing energy. Okay. Shaking that off a little bit. So that was Scorpio. I'm a little surprised to get a download in the middle of all that. So for Sagittarius, we have Sagittarius. There are no wrong turns, which is a great message for Sagittarius, because oftentimes they are out exploring, traveling foreign lands, and learning as they explore, which I love that energy. And right now, the ruler of Sag is in Jupiter, which is like the best time ever. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of that, Saggies. Who gets to have like their ruling planet in a place that it loves and it's getting like pampered and everything's happening for its, own advice. Let me see how many cards we have. I want one more. You're first. Pamper yourself. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Pamper yourself. Enjoy. And stay on those travels, but really enjoy the moment. Self-care. Great. Page of Wands energy. Awesome. One more. Okay, you want it. You want it to come out. There are so many choices out there. There are so many choices for you. Now, none of these were major arcana cards. None of them. None of them were major arcana. But I think this is about you getting out there and exploring. It's what you're learning along the way. To me, is the real magic of this. There are no wrong turns. And that's a good message for a Saggy. It's like, okay, I got the go ahead to go out and enjoy myself and, travel and do fun things and take care of myself and enjoy the journey. To me, it's always all about that. So the next sign, we have Capricorn. Capricorns, I love what came out for you. It's a Roman numeral 2 card, your 11-year-old self. Now, I know a lot of Capricorns, and it's in my opposite sign for me because I am a Cancer sun. But Capricorns get a bad rap. I mean, they are hardworking. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing, they work hard, they play hard. But maybe you should play more often. Your 11-year-old self. What do you want to do? How do you want to play? What would be your thing that would be what you would consider your bliss? Do you want to do something that you've never done before? Capricorn is still a cardinal sign. So getting initiated and starting something isn't a problem for you. And I always laugh because I'm like, some Capricorns don't think they have any, this is a lesson for you. Some Capricorns don't think that they have great intuition or whatever. And I'm laughing because I will meet a Capricorn and all of a sudden they'll get this idea for a project, come out of the blue, boom. And for a Capricorn to think it is to do it. So it's like, oh, is that what you want to do? Well, maybe you can try this and this. And then it's like, no, they already downloaded a complete plan on how to do it. It's like the thought came in, the plan was like 3 seconds later. And I'm like, how do they do that? And it's a good plan. It's like everything came in and they've already, weeded out what would be an issue, what wouldn't work, but it's true. And I think you should be aware that you do have that bit of a gift that you don't recognize. But there's so many times for a Capricorn to think it is to do it. And then you start asking them like, oh, you just had that idea? Yeah. Well, how are you going to, oh, I'm going to do this and this and this and this. And I'm like, you just thought of it 3 seconds ago. And you already have a full-blown plan, complete. I mean, it's crazy. So we did have a card fall on the ground for you. Oh, look at you, 10 of Cups. Please, this means go out and play and have a good time. Your 11-year-old self, go out and play and have a good time. Because I think you'll get more and more great ideas that way when you're like, oh, I'm out here. I'm like having some wine with some friends, looking around, and all of a sudden you'll get an idea. And it'll be, as it often does, come in a complete form. I don't know how you do that because I get things that come in, but I have a different kind of thing going on with the universe where it likes to keep me on the edge of my seat and surprise me all the time. You might be better situated than I am, although I love it, but it's definitely keeps you on your toes. Okay, so Capricorn, two more cards came out. Okay. Oh, 10 of Pentacles and King of Swords. Oh, you got it going on. Look at this. And you've got the good 10s, 10 of Pentacles, all you'll need, you're fine. But here's the thing too. I like this. So, your 11-year-old self, you can be out there having a good time. This is emotional completeness. This is generational wealth. Everybody has enough always. And here's the other, this is an Aquarius energy. And to me, that's a dragon in the background because I'm all about dragons. I'm not going to allow that to be anything but a dragon. Okay. So he stands ready. He's got the owl. It's the wisdom. I mean, he is discerning, and really it's hard to lie to a Capricorn too. I mean, with Aquarius, yes, you definitely have not believing it. That's the Aquarius energy. Yep. Don't believe it, but he's ready. Capricorns to me always feel like they're ready. And I think that to me is part of the fun. Well, not the fun, but take that energy. Yeah, you're always ready, but take that on to ready to play, ready to have a good time. I think that's what you really need to do. I think you will have amazing energy doing that. Amazing. So now we are going to move on to Aquarius. I have an Aquarius moon. Pluto's in Aquarius, and Pluto is moving in on my 6th degree Aquarius moon. So it's very interesting energy that we have going on. So Aquarius, this is so funny. I am a galactic starseed blooming. It's the number 17 card, which adds to an 8. But to me, this is also 17 degrees is the degree of my MC, and it's in Aquarius. So I am a galactic star seed blooming. Yes, yes, I am. It's interesting the energy that I get with that Aquarius moon. I'm a Cancer sun, so having an Aquarius moon gives me a nice balance of, yes, I've got intuition. Yes, I've got a good memory. But with that with the Aquarius thing, it's like I can just stretch that out a little bit. It's like, you can stretch up to the stars, that galactic energy. So let's get 3 cards for Aquarius here. What a good time. And Aquarius is going to lead us into the future. I mean, we need them most definitely. King of Wands. Look at that Leo energy in the back of the lion. Such an attractive King of Wands. King of Wands is really hot. I mean, that is what they represent, is that they are just magnetism multiplied. So yay. What is it that draws you in? Page of Swords. I love this particular energy because, number one, I love libraries. I love all of the things that can come in from learning. And she is balancing on her tiptoes on a sword going across this divide. And I think that to me stands up, if you look at the colors here, King of Wands, and then this page. To me, they are bridging the gap. They're going to bridge the gap of the new that is coming in, because they're going to be like, okay, everybody settle down. Okay, it's aliens. Everybody settle down. All right. They've been here for a while. I don't know why you're worked up about it. There's disappointment here, but I want to get another card to see what that's about. Oh, no, that's what it is. There's people that are fearful of it. People that are fearful of what's going to be happening, if that's the case. Just a minute. It's a new start. It's a new start. I mean, something else. I think people are fearful, and I don't think you really need to be afraid. They're like, oh no. Wait. Let's get you out of this energy. Okay, there are going to be some people that are just so caught up in this. Change your thought process. Go back to this energy of, you're the master of your own destiny. Keep yourself informed. I think it's fear. I think it's fear that people have. And Aquarius wouldn't be the people that have a lot of strong Aquarius aren't going to be in that mindset. But there are going to be a lot of people who are. And, just be that calm, although Aquarius really isn't the calm. I mean, I'm an Aquarius, but we like our caves, right? We like our personal space. We believe in the collective, but we like our personal space. And I think the best thing I can tell an Aquarius is like, be that voice of reason. Like, you don't have any idea what's going to happen. So why are you living in a fear of something that is in the future that you have no possible way of knowing what that is? None. There's not even a remote chance that you even have a glimmer of what that can be. And I think that's what people fear, is the unknown. They don't know. So then, but what if it's this? Okay, you can't even imagine what it actually can be because it's so different from anything ever. So stop being fearful. I think that's the big answer. Focus, if you're one of those people that gets concerned about that, focus on the intimate things in your life. Carry water, chop wood, being around your family, and don't focus on what ifs, what maybes, because we have no idea. And that can be scary for some people. I don't find it scary though. I'm very unbelievably calm about the whole thing. Do I think the collective is going to be a mess through our own doing? Yeah, I do. But it's supposed to break down so that it can be a better thing can come forward. Not something built upon the old, but something completely different and very positive. We have for the next several years, astrologically, Pluto will be going out of bounds for the next, probably through the end of this decade, that it goes out of bounds in the fall and towards the winter, where it doesn't really recognize rules, which is a pretty interesting thing for Pluto, who doesn't recognize rules to start with. I would say then what happens is once this gets to the end, then Pluto doesn't go out of bounds for well over 1,000 years. We are back in a pattern then. A very positive pattern is going to be coming in, really. So that's Aquarius energy. What is Pisces? What is Pisces doing? I'm kind of laughing because I see this here. Your great wave awaits, Pisces. Yeah, because it's been kind of cresting and things have been going on. And this is the really interesting thing. Pisces for, I don't know, the past, because it had Neptune was going through it that last 14 years. You had Saturn going through it last 2.5, and we have the last things of Saturn. So really the only thing that Pisces is going to have in it, which will change in July, it is, and before that, Uranus was there. Yeah, it's had company for a long time. Well, starting in July, I think it's the 27th or 28th, the nodes change signs. So the North Node will then be entering Aquarius. So that is that energy. And now it's like, okay, you've had all of this information. Neptune came back in, was there at 29 degrees for the last time. You're one of the co-rulers there. The other co-ruler is Jupiter, the traditional ruler, who happens to be in Cancer hanging out. So I really think once you get Saturn and Neptune out, then all of these dreams, all of these visions, all of these thoughts that the Pisces signs have had are going to be put into action. Aries, your great wave awaits. Totally true. It's a number 40 card, so I like that energy. Get your boundaries set up. Well, not so much boundaries. What scaffolding do you have to build your dreams on? Okay, the ideas are just flowing in. Ideas flowing in. Crazy. Wow, so crazy. So crazy. Pisces. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Look at that. Justice. I like this because I feel like, your current self and what your future self is going to be. The plans you have to make and living in a way that is, you can see both sides, right? And I feel this energy of always be proud of the decisions that you make, because they will reflect on you in the future. And this whole energy of karma, we also do have the moon here. And it's which wolf do you feed, right? You have the story of the choices that we make. There's sometimes this can be considered strong intuition. Sometimes this can be considered fears that you may have, but it's the moon that's there. And we can feed fear of the unknown, or we can feed the energy of everything is possible. Everything is possible. And to me, actually, I feel like she can swim in this water. She just doesn't know it. She doesn't know that she can swim in the water, that she doesn't need the air to breathe, that she can just swim. Like, it reminds me, that's like a very Sedna energy. She didn't know that she could become that. Wow, that's a really cool message. And that kind of was just downloaded. So that's definitely for you. You didn't know that that's what you could become. So feed that wolf. I had a tremendously wonderful time reading this for you. So I will see you soon. Please like and subscribe.